So you should get your list. Remember the list you should have. You should have a list of all the attorneys in your county that are promoting themselves as doing personal injury. That's one list. Your second list should be your Trial Lawyers Association. That's your second list. And then your third list should be your C attorneys. You should have three, and your fourth list is attorneys you've worked with in the past. Those are the four lists that you should have. And then take the C attorneys off of the big list, all the attorneys in the county that are marketing personal injury. Same with trial lawyers, so you don't have redundancy. Same with your attorney. So each list is clean. And then that's who gets the information. Once a week, they should be getting a notice about pleasure, logic, fear. Hey, here's a common problem you find. Here's how we solve it. And the bad news, if this isn't solved, this is typically the results. That's it. That's the best thing you could do to the C attorneys, to get them to know you, get them to know you, get them to know you. Of course, go and introduce yourself first. That's the best thing you could do. Go and introduce yourself. Even if you're not doing a presentation, get your ass out there. Every Friday, I was scheduled with an attorney meetings. That was on my book. That was part of my marketing calendar. Every Friday, I was scheduling with an attorney. I was doing a meet. I was either introducing myself, I was doing a sales presentation, or I was doing a follow-up. Every week, that was on my calendar. That's what you have to do. And then stay in contact and constantly be giving them regular, relevant information that solves a common problem. And remember, a lot of these problems, they don't know. They don't even know a lot of these problems. They don't even know injury magnifiers. They don't know hybrid evidence. So remember, they don't know the medical part. They typically only know three things: property damage, did they have surgery, do they have a positive MRI? Pretty much all they know. Okay, so having said that, that's the best thing that you could do. Get your list together, boom, go introduce yourself, start and ask if it's okay if they go on your personal injury newsletter, where you talk about how to stop unfair, bad faith, lowball offers, all the different topics. There you go. There's your intro. Get their email, get their contact information, especially their email, phone number, name, phone number, email. Those are the big ones. And then there you go. Once a week, you should just be sending out a notice, pleasure, logic, fear. Real quick, shouldn't be like 300 words. Just boom, boom, boom. Just like that. Even if it's enough to stir their interest, where they call you and go, hey, what's that about? Or they have a question? What am I going to do? Tell you what, let's go out to lunch and let's talk about it. I'm going to go out to lunch and we're going to talk about that topic. But remember, I don't want to do that until I get them to a sales presentation. But remember, the first thing you always want to do, stair step them you got to get them to that sales presentation as fast as you can, because that's what's going to create authority and confidence. Otherwise, they're going to just keep treating you just like a rinky-dink chiropractor. Okay, and then periodically, but that's how it should be done. You shouldn't be contacting these attorneys because now you want to do a sales presentation. That is not how it should be done. So just be aware of that. You should be getting your list together. You should be introducing yourself, and then you should be sending them pleasure, logic, fear components. So when you are going to do something, they already know you. They already have awareness, interest, and desire. Otherwise, you're climbing up a hell of a mountain. To start with a cold call, and then try to get a cold call, especially a higher end cold call like a trial lawyer attorney or an A attorney, and try to get them to a sales presentation. You're asking for trouble is what you're doing.